Golly, I am high. This is a bad idea because I keep getting tired. I can't find my place. Okay, in October, right? Okay,
April.
we here. Oh! Oh crap! Did I accidentally delete something? Then hold on, D. Oh no, my dumb
It don't look well. Mine
ass.
is not
No,
gonna
my dumb
update.
ass was still in the Greenbrier. We can do this. They say you study high, take test high, your grade be high, but I don't believe that.
Who said that?
You've never heard that?
No.
I learned this from her name is Bridie. Shout out, Bridie. In college, she was the first white girl that I ever saw smoke weed. And yeah, she used to be like, study high, take the test high, your grade be high. It's from How High. I think they said it in How High. And it was
I
like,
haven't
your
seen that
grade
movie in
be
forever.
sky high. Yeah. We watched it on 420, but okay. Whew. I'm here. We're gonna get it done. I'm the one that's BSing. Okay. Greetings, strangers. I'm Britt.
And I'm Dee.
Welcome to another episode of
It's a Strange World After All.
The podcast where we discuss true crime cases, the supernatural, urban legends, conspiracy theories, and all of the things that keep the world strange. We should be proud that I didn't say disgust because remember the days when it just would always be discussed. I know, right? That's why I'd be like, discuss. Emphasis on the discuss.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you. You got to give yourself flowers.
Yep.
Sometimes. Roses, roses, roses. Have you not seen that? Look, and I said stay on track. You haven't seen that reel and it's like give yourself or like, oh girl, you looking good. Roses, roses, roses.
No,
That's
I
what
haven't.
made me think of it. I'm throwing roses. Go ahead.
I've only seen the tomatoes.
Oh no, I haven't.
Yeah. In today's episode, we have a corpse-themed 2-for-1. First, we discuss the story of Clairvius. I can't even say it, and I just told you how to say it.
See? Yeah, no, it's my bad. I blame myself because I thought it was Clairvius.
Okay, let me get it together. Okay. First, we discuss the story of Clairvius Narcisse, a Haitian man who believed he was turned into a zombie and forced to work on a plantation.
No, I thought it was Clairvius, but
Yeah.
it is Clairvius.
It's Clairvius.
Clairvius. Which one of Clairvius is worse? Sounds worse. Okay.
Yeah. We should just say it. No, that's disrespectful. I was going to say we should
What?
just do both through the whole episode, but
Clairvius and Clairvius.
Yeah.
No, we are 90% sure that Clairvius is how you say it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this story. I remember hearing about this a while back when I was watching some show. And it was like I don't know. I just remember like some years ago I was watching some show where they show like the different stories. I don't know if it was fact or fiction or what it was, but this was one of the stories.
Oh. Yeah, I first heard about it. It was a YouTube video I saw a few years ago. So I looked it up and I was like, what? How?
What if that was how I saw it? But in my mind, it was this whole
thing.
thing. But it really was just a YouTube video with you.
No, it was on a show, but I cannot.
Oh, okay.
Remember which one.
Okay, Clairvius Narcisse. It's a narcissist. On April 30th, 1962, a man named Clairvius. His name, what was the other name that kept getting me?
Man, you put ED on the
Oh,
end
it's because I was stressed about saying his name and I skipped ahead to the named. So I looked at
I do that too. I did that one episode. I was like, Lord.
Yeah.
We got to get it together.
Yes, and his name is just killing me. It's like, what was his Elmer? The other dude name
Oh, and
was
yeah.
or
Yeah.
something.
I think it
No,
was Elmer.
it wasn't Elmer. It was that other stupid name. It was
Oh,
Erasmus.
that was
Cause
the one
remember
before.
it
Yeah.
kept killing. It was a Greenbrier ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erasmus. Stupid. Okay, Clairvius.
Mhm.
On April 30th, 1962, a man named Clairvius Narcisse checked into the Albert Schweitzer Hospital in Haiti. Y'all, if
There
y'all
you
knew
go.
how many times, if y'all get to know how many times it took me how to do that,
I'm crying.
it took me to figure out how to do that. Okay. And I'm not even
Ooh,
done with my
okay.
paragraph. Okay. Okay, so they checked
You
him into
got
the
this.
hospital. I got it. He had a fever and complained of a sensation described as bugs crawling on his skin. The staff gave him a room at the hospital when his condition quickly deteriorated. Doctors pronounced him dead 2 days later. What would it be if you had bugs crawling on your skin?
I don't even want to think about
I
that.
mean, felt like, sorry, because he felt like.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to.
Would it be like a tingling sensation or would it feel worse than that?
Uh, I
Like a
don't even
ting,
want
like
to
a
talk about
tickle.
it because, yeah, because
Stressful.
I just remember that one time I was taking out my braids
Ugh.
and
No, go ahead.
I'm stressed out. Okay, so I was. I can't even get it out.
You can get it
I
out.
was taking down my braids, and you know how some of the hair falls on the floor.
Hmm.
So I felt it like brushing up against my leg, but I'm thinking it was just the hair. And I looked down and it was like this big, like a
Oh
water bug, like
my
one of the, and it
god.
was on my leg and I was kicking my leg, but you know, they stick to stuff. So it wouldn't,
Oh my god.
that's all I remember. I don't even remember
You just
how
blacked
I got
out.
it off. Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
I completely understand the blacking out part.
I was crying. I was like, oh my God.
What the
My whole
heck?
life flashed before my eyes.
That's funny. And sorry. Funny and traumatic.
I was traumatized. Okay, let me get back to the. An official death certificate confirmed the end of his life. His immediate family held a funeral and buried his body at the local cemetery. They sealed the coffin with nails and buried him in a traditional manner.
Did they ever say what his cause of death was?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I read some articles too, and it was pretty short.
Yeah.
And then from if I can kind of remember what I watched, I don't remember them saying what it was from, but okay. At some point after the funeral, someone disturbed his grave. During the night, a Bokor or Haitian voodoo sorcerer dug him up and removed him. Clairvius, Clairvius,
Why you say it like that?
cuz his name. Clairvius was beaten, bound, and forced to drink a potion before being taken to a sugar plantation. Once there, he encountered others in a similar state to his own. He had to work in the fields, and the Bokor constantly gave him additional injections of the same potion to maintain his zombie like state. I just said this reminds me of that movie Antebellum, starring Janelle Monáe. Uh,
I've never seen that.
you know what I'm talking about though, right? Came out
Yeah.
in 2020. It's the one for the listeners where she has on like the red dress in the like title or like on the art.
I
It's like
think
a
so.
okay, yeah. It just sounded spoiler. Can I spoil it? No, dang it,
I
you've never
mean,
seen it.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna watch it. So,
Okay, so it really was like they kidnapped these people. Like it was actually modern, and they were giving them something, and they had them on a plantation. Like it was like
oh,
still it was still in those slavery days, and they had to
okay.
dress like that. They treated them like slaves, but they really were just like off in the country. So when she ran away and she was in civilization, it was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's just like the movie that just came out with Kiki Palmer, Alice.
Oh, I still haven't watched that. I
I
have
haven't
that
watched
and
it
Master
either,
on my
but
list.
yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll watch
But
it.
yeah, that one was based on a true story though, kinda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. Her and her family were slaves, and then she ran away, and it was like the 70s. So she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like the 70s.
Okay, I had to think about when it was, but it was our time because they had phones. But yeah, maybe that's okay. So maybe that's where Antebellum initially got it from, was a true story, but then didn't want to do it in that time period.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe because maybe they felt like it was more of like, I don't know, traumatic to go from our. I mean, it's traumatic either way, so never mind.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say from our time period to there, but
Yeah. Clairvius remained on the plantation until the Bokor that recruited him died. He took this chance to escape the plantation. 18 years later, Clairvius returned to his village where he sought out his sister. So, but it
18
took 18
years.
years?
My
Man,
gosh.
yeah,
And then he
that's a
had to,
long
yeah, and then
time.
he had to wait until he died, though. Technically, he just waited until he died and was like,
Yeah.
let me get out of here. I wonder how many people were there. Were there multiple people there, or was it just him? Do we know?
No, you just said,
I did.
yes, you said
Oh,
he was,
duh. Hold
that's
on.
funny. It said he encountered
Oh, similar.
others.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, wait, others in a similar state. Oh, okay, Brittany, go back and cut out a minute 12.
This is Bobby Dunbar all over again.
What? The voice. There were others on the plantation, you say. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. I'm sorry. Okay. In 1980, Clairvius approached his sister, Angelina, convincing her and other villagers of his identity by using a childhood nickname and sharing intimate family information. He claimed that he had been conscious but paralyzed during his supposed death and burial, and had been taken from his grave and forced to work at a sugar plantation. How would he have been Oh, like, okay.
So I
2
don't know
days?
if this is gonna come up. Oh, it is. It is.
Okay, I'm a hush.
Because I was about to
What?
explain it, but it's gonna come up.
Okay. Don't explain it. I should already know it anyway.
According to Clairvius, after his death, his coffin was exhumed and he was given a paste, possibly made from datura, which at certain doses has a hallucinogenic effect and can cause memory loss. After the Bokor died and regular doses of the hallucinogenic stopped, he eventually regained his sanity and returned to his family after 16 years.
When he told everyone the story about how he was dug up and enslaved, they were shocked, but they still believed him because they thought his experience resulted from the power of voodoo magic. He was seen as the man who was once a zombie. Strange magic. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Or voodoo woman. Voodoo woman? No, never mind. Go ahead. I was thinking of black magic woman.
Yeah. When questioned, Clairvius told investigators that the sorcerer involved had taken his soul. They believe the person responsible for administering the first dose of poison that paralyzed him was his brother. It be your own people.
Be
That's
your
messed up.
own. So that is messed. It is.
Clairvius and his brother were involved in a dispute over land and inheritance. Another theory was that Clairvius had broken one of the traditional behavioral codes by abandoning his children and was turned into a zombie as punishment. Dang.
so he's so he's a deadbeat. He's a deadbeat dad. He didn't pay child support, and this is what happened.
I thought you were going to say pun intended. Because he was supposed to be dead. And
Oh, no pun was
when you
intended.
looked around.
I was like, huh? Wait. I was thinking about it. I was like, huh, pun. Which I was going back over what I said. I was like, beat? No. Clairvius? No. Clairvius? No. Dead? Dead. That was literally my thought process.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God. But yeah,
But
okay.
yeah, he was a deadbeat dad. Well, allegedly.
Interesting theories. I'll save for final thoughts. We'll keep going.
Okay.
This case confused many doctors because Clairvius's death was documented and verified by the testimonies of two American doctors. This case was argued to be the first verifiable example of the transformation of an individual into a zombie. So they truly believe he was dead.
Yeah. There is that whatever that was they gave him, it does. Well, let me stop because
In
I'm talking like I really know. But
yeah, I was like, in your medical opinion, what do you think?
no, there is something that can make your heart stop.
Yeah.
So technically, you are dead.
But for that long?
Yeah. I mean, they
And
gave him an
how?
anecdote. But he
Oh,
was
okay.
really, I think his heart stopped for a little bit and then he was just paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Got you
Yeah.
after that. But because they had called the time of death, people just assumed.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be breathing?
Not if his heart stopped.
I'm talking about, because I know they didn't get him. I know they didn't put his body in the, you know what I mean? Like, I know it wasn't bam, dead. Then he came back to life, or like that they put him
No,
in the
I
box.
think
Like, it didn't move that quickly.
maybe it wasn't like an open casket. So once they pronounced him dead, they didn't see him after that.
They just threw him in the casket. They would. This is weird.
I
I
mean,
have
I
so many.
guess.
I have so many questions now because they didn't do the whole embalming and stuff like that. They just threw him in there back then. No.
I was finna say this was back then, but it was the 60s. I'm thinking it was like the 40s or something. But even still, the 60s, it still was a different time. So I don't know what they
I would
did
think
back
that they've
then.
been doing that though, at least the 1920s. Wouldn't you think? I'm thinking of Idlewild again. But they would have at least taken their organs out, right? We're gonna look this up, and then
Yeah.
if it's something different, I'm gonna remember to put in the event details because that's really gonna kill me. Like, wait, so they just back then was like, oh yeah, he dead, and then threw him in a casket. Like,
I
damn, how many
mean,
people did this
it's
happen to?
happened before. There was like we did a
Oh, and they were
strange
in
Saturday
Haiti.
post. Yeah.
Yeah,
We did
yeah,
about the woman, yeah.
you're
So
right,
it
and they were in a
happens.
different. That's true. I was just so concerned. I'm not trying to have it happen to me. Maybe that's why I'm too invested.
And it used to happen all the time because they had so basically they would have bells over everybody's grave attached to a string.
Oh,
You remember that? And
yep.
if they woke up, they would ring the bell and
To
they would
get
dig
him
them up.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun facts. Fun facts with D. Strange fun facts with D. We're going to give you your own segment. Strange yet fun facts with D. How you feel?
We can
How
do
you feel
that.
about it?
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that.
And then I'm just going to be like, huh? Really? Amazing.
Next, we discuss a Mexican tourist attraction known as La Pascualita or the Corpse Bride. La Pascualita has long had people wondering whether it's a mannequin or a corpse being used as one.
La Pascualita is a mannequin in a bridal shop in Chihuahua, Mexico. The mannequin has attracted widespread attention because of a strange urban legend. La Pascualita first appeared in the bridal shop's window on March 25th, 1930. Her face was very detailed, and her real hair and blushed cheeks made her seem real. This makes me think of The Mannequin, that movie from like the 80s. Was it Kim
And I,
Cattrall? Is that her name?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I was thinking of the Twilight Zone episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they got to go live out in the real. Now I have to put both of those in the event details because you guys got to watch them. The episode
Oh,
and
yeah.
the. Yeah.
Yeah. People couldn't help but notice similarities between the mannequin and the shop owner's daughter. The daughter had been fatally bitten by a black widow on her wedding day. Soon after this is when the mannequin appeared in the window.
That sounds like something out of like a telenovela. Like, it's really crazy. No, for real. Like,
No,
what
it
happened to your
is,
daughter? She was bit by a spider.
but I don't know if it would be a telenovela though. It doesn't seem
Like, what? Because those are dramatic. They're like
too
soap
extreme.
operas.
Yeah, but this
I don't know. I
it's
just
not
imagine like,
enough.
and well, the whole story, because it's like their daughter was bit by a spider, she dies, and then allegedly this is what
Oh,
happened.
yeah,
Like that.
I
I
get
don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
She said it wasn't dramatic enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Locals wondered if the mannequin was actually her embalmed corpse. Many people feel uncomfortable by La Pascualita's presence. Some say that her eyes follow you around the store as you shop, like a Scooby Doo episode, like the paintings with the eyes.
Yes.
Others claim that they would turn around and the mannequin would be in different positions than before. This is my thing. Even if she is the embalmed daughter that got bit by a black widow, she'd be dead. Or do they think it's like haunted now? Like that the corpse will be
That's
like,
what I'm thinking. Like they probably think it's haunted.
okay, because I'm like, she still shouldn't be
Have
moving no
to be
matter.
because she's still in there. Like that place has to be haunted. They have a dead body in there,
Oh, yeah, that's
allegedly.
true. That's true. And yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
And I mean, she died in like a not a peaceful manner. She was bit by a spider. Like, you know what I mean? She probably had
Yeah.
unfinished business.
Yeah.
Or she's just fucking with the staff because she's just like, she's like this, and then she's like this, and then she's like this, thumbs up, and then she's shooting the gun, like the winking the
Oh my
gun,
god.
just fucking with the staff.
One employee stated, "Every time I go near La Pascualita, my hands break out in a sweat. Her hands are very realistic, and she even has varicose veins on her legs. I believe she is a real person."
Ah!
Now,
Did you see the pictures?
yes, it it looks like an actual body.
It does. It does have
So,
the varicose veins.
yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I
So
looked at them hands. Looking like like the back of your, like the poster, like Pet Cemetery. Like, oh,
yeah, it
you are
does.
dead. It looked blue. Like those hands
Yeah.
look like.
Yeah.
If she posts that picture for the, if you post that picture for the post, y'all look at that because them
Yeah,
hands.
I'll post it. Cause yeah, it looks like an actual corpse to me, in my opinion. Oops.
It's pretty chilling. It looks more like a corpse than even ah his name was at the Carl Tanzler, than even
Oh
whatchamacallit's
yeah.
body. And
Yeah.
that at one point was yeah, it was
Yeah.
an
But he
actual
did all
corpse.
kind of
So
stuff to her corpse though to
that's
make it.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
I
yeah.
will say her face to me looked more like a mannequin, but those hands.
Yeah, it's the hands. What?
But did you see it kind of, I mean, some of us all have them. I have them. but she kind of had a double chin. Like it looked like you
Mm,
know how mannequins have sharper faces. The mannequin
yeah.
looked like it had a like a jawline, like with a chin underneath. Because that was
Let me
another
look at
thing
this
that,
again.
yeah, look at it. That was another thing that freaked me out. I was like, ugh,
Because I
it doesn't look
didn't
like a
look at
mannequin in the
that part.
face. Not unless what if I was looking at the picture of his daughter? Because they do it side by side. No. I think it was a man. I think it was a mannequin. Yeah, she has. Or maybe it's the shadow. Maybe I will say, okay, now looking at it again, it could be the way the shadow is, but it looks like she has a chin and then underneath.
It does. I had to zoom
Right?
in on it. And then
And
this
then look at
has
the
an
side
arrow
by
pointing
side.
to her chin, one of these.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
look
so
that come on. That facial structure, now that I'm looking at it, looks
ooh,
exactly
that's
the
her.
same.
And then it got real fingernails. So
Yeah, why? Okay.
yeah, I don't even want to look
Okay.
at this no more. We should go. I wonder if it's still there.
Oh, I was
We should
thinking
go.
that. You want to see it in real
Yeah,
flesh,
I
in
got
the
to see it in
flesh.
person.
Pun intended, in the flesh. Does it
You
work?
stupid.
Does it work? A local legend claims that La Pascualita is actually a mannequin. The story goes that a visiting French magician became so entranced by the mannequin that he would go to her window every night and bring her to life. He would dance with her and bring her around town before returning her to the window each morning. Frickin' the mannequin movie. She only came to life like
Yeah.
right when he was.
Yep. Is La Pascualita really an embalmed corpse, or is it really just a mannequin? If it is a corpse, how can it stay in such great condition over 90 years? Good question. So, how would you keep that? Because Carl Tanzler was like stitching her together and doing all kind of stuff.
He was. It was death becomes her with him. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Me
Yeah.
too.
So
I
that is a good
I don't
question.
know. Yeah, I was gonna say I have no idea. Maybe he mummified it. Then maybe that's why her face looks. I don't know. Maybe he found a way to mummify it.
Oh, possibly. Yeah.
Possibly.
Some experts noticed that her hands have discolored over time and the cuticles have dried out and drawn back from the nail beds like the hands of a corpse would.
Cause she's a corpse.
Yeah, and you can clearly see that in the pictures. The hands, I
Man.
mean.
When the current owner was asked about La Pascualita, he replied, "Is it true? I really couldn't say."
He wouldn't say, I don't think he would say if it was true or not because it's bringing him publicity.
Right?
So,
And if it is true, so, I mean, it's sick. So I mean, either way,
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's
In
interesting
my
though.
opinion, she does look like a corpse, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And it is just cooler to believe she's a corpse, even though the whole magician thing is pretty cool too. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, what if you could do that for real? Like, I don't think I would, I wouldn't play
bring a
with nothing
mannequin
like
to
that.
life.
Yeah.
I sure will go find me a little mannequin at H&M or
For
my
what?
headphones died or Forever 21
For what?
to bring to life.
And do what?
Just
Talk?
hang out, play some games.
Oh, I guess.
Okay. Any more final thoughts? Did you have any final thoughts? More final thoughts on Clairvius?
Oh, so
Because I forgot
we did a little bit, but we really
a little
didn't
bit.
like get into it. But I just feel like it had to have been his brother because how? Like, how would that happen? Like, how? I'm trying to say, like, how would they? Well, it was a little small village because I was like, how would they know to even go to his funeral and do that without being tipped off? but I guess it's a small village, so everybody would know. But if his brother was involved, that's messed up.
It
But I
is
do
messed up.
think it's possible.
And see, this whole time I've been thinking about it like a ruse the whole time, like from the beginning, cuz like maybe they didn't know why he was in the hospital, like what was happening to him, but maybe someone did something to him that made him end up there, and they
Oh.
knew how it was going to affect him, that it wasn't really going to kill him, that it wasn't really going to kill him. So
Oh, that
that's what I was
makes
thinking
sense.
this
That
whole
makes a
time.
lot of sense though.
Okay, that's why I thought you were
Yeah.
saying you thought it was his brother or somebody that knew him because they planned the whole thing.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, but did he hire the Bokor,
That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
or was he the Bokor? Was he just in like a mask or some makeup because he was drugging them anyway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
and there is a movie about this. Um what was the name of it? Cuz it's Wes Craven. He directed it.
What?
Um The Serpent and the Rainbow. That's the name of it.
Okay, Serpent and Rainbow.
Loosely based on this.
Okay, and then we both agreed that we thought La Pascualita was a muerto.
Corpse. Yes.
Yes. All right, all right, all right, all right. That is all, folks.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at It's a Strange World Podcast, Twitter at Pod Strange World, and on Facebook and TikTok at It's a Strange World After All. Also, turn on those notifications for our Instagram posts so that you can keep up with our hashtag Myth Mondays and hashtag Strange Saturdays posts.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. What do you think about Clairvius? And what do you think about La Pascualita? If there is anything in the world of strange or any true crime cases that you would like us to cover, let us know. Have you ever heard a strange bump in the night? Have you ever seen shadow figures moving about? Have you ever stumbled upon something unexplainable? We want to know about it, and with your permission, share it with our listeners. You can email those submissions to itsastrangeworldafterall@gmail.com or DM us at any other social media platform D mentioned, even if you just want to say, hey there, we'll be here.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of
It's a Strange World After All. And thank you, as always, for keeping it strange with us.
Thank you.
Bye.